Ladies and gentlemen, dear industrial gases, friends and colleagues. It is a great pleasure and a great honor for me to have been invited to open this very special event. It would have been an even greater pleasure if we had been meeting somewhere together like we should have been last year in beautiful and history-loaded Budapest. I'm really looking forward to a great physical meeting next year, and I will be there to enjoy it. Today we have to meet in this remote way, and fortunately we have technologies that will permit us to make the best out of it. Good morning, everybody. Let's start with the pandemic that afflicts the whole world today. We, the industrial gases companies, have contributed and continue to do so very significantly to alleviate the suffering associated with the pandemic. The leitmotif of our industry is and has been uninterrupted supply of high-quality products, and we mean uninterrupted, and we mean high quality. During the worst peaks of the pandemic, the meaning of uninterrupted 24/7 supply has been more significant and more essential than ever. At Nippon Gases, we have maintained our operational discipline through the year. This is shown by our safety performance last year. We created new hygiene and organizational procedures for the safe operations of our plants, and we have kept all our plants running. We have supplied every need of every customer, especially hospitals and patients, even in the worst days of the pandemic. We sent home everybody that could work from home. This is more than 1/3 of our employee population. We did this very fast, and our systems proved robust, and it worked. We have stayed in contact with our customers, suppliers, and partners through remote conferencing technologies and have learned very fast that it works. We have been transforming our company, making it more advanced and efficient. In summary, we have managed our lives and our company through a pandemic storm, protecting our employees and their families, our customers and suppliers, as well as our other stakeholders. The industrial gases companies and the industrial gas associations work hard with the different authorities and governmental bodies across Europe to make sure that vital gases and services were always available there where they were needed. Major industrial gases associations like IGA and CGA publish specific documents to support the industry in the supply of oxygen in emergency situations. More than 1 year later, after this all started, it is not yet over. But with vaccination progressing, truly not everywhere at the right speed, but progressing, we are starting to hear more and more of the upcoming new roaring 20s. 4 years of Great War plus 2 years of flu pandemic, once overcome, were enough of a reason a century ago for the roaring 1920s. Now that the world is overcoming the shock of the COVID-19 pandemic, sort of a medieval plague that nobody thought could happen to us, the world is ready for a time of tremendous economic and social growth that should bring us in great shape through a new roaring 20s up to 2030. And talking about 2030, this is one of the most mentioned milestones lately, the 2030-2050 climate objectives of the European Union, which mean 55% reduction of CO2 emissions by 2030 and neutrality by 2050 with a basis in 1990. As a very relevant executive of our industry said not so long ago, we, the industrial gases, are part of the solution to get there. Today we are part of the solution, and we have been part of the solution for many years already. We, the industrial gases companies, know the properties of CO2 and hydrogen and know how to deal with them in a safe and efficient way, thus allowing us to bring this knowledge to the CO2 emitters as well as to all those that will be using hydrogen in the future to reduce their carbon footprint. We, the industrial gases companies, have been implementing technologies at many different industries with the objective of reducing combustion emissions already since before I joined this industry, and that is a long while ago. We, the industrial gases companies, have been providing technologies for water and wastewater treatment, as well as many other industrial gases applications. that reduce energy consumption and/or reduce the need for increased capacities and consequently reduce carbon footprint for the end users. So we have been helping, we continue to help our hundreds of thousands of customers to reduce the carbon footprint, and consequently we are helping the society as a whole. This is what we have been doing and what we do externally. But we are also working internally inside our own companies. We, the industrial gases companies, are intensive electrical energy consumers, and we use road transport as one of the major ways to reach our customers. As such, we need to contribute to a decarbonized society from an internal point of view as well. For example, in Nippon Gases, we have increased the usage of renewable electrical energy up to 19% this past year, expecting to reach 35% this year. Talking about low-carbon energy usage, in Nippon Gases we achieved last year 51%, and this year we will reach 60% of the total electrical energy consumed. We are continuously investing in new technologies and in the modernization of our facilities to reduce the specific energy consumption. In the last 10 years, we have reduced the specific electrical energy consumption by 8% in Nippon Gases. We are targeting to reduce the transportation greenhouse gases intensity more than 5% from 2020 to 2023. And we are working on the reduction of the water usage and on waste minimization in all our sites.
Our commitment with sustainability. Nippon Gas's focus is to ensure sustainability in our day-to-day work. We aim to create social value through innovative gas solutions that increase industrial productivity, enhance human well-being, and contribute to a more sustainable future. Nippon Gas's lean approach helps our customers reduce waste, reuse materials, and increase productivity. We have the commitment to proactively develop gas-based solutions that will help our customers and society to the common objective of a sustainable economy, both environmentally and economically. Making life better through gas technology.
Nippon Gases has set its sustainable development goals to contribute to a better and more sustainable future. These goals are classified in 4 priority areas: company governance and compliance, which includes a strong culture of business integrity and ethics; global environment, including a strong drive to reduce emissions of any sort and to reduce waste; society, including community engagement activities and contributing to the sustainability of our customers; and people, targeting to be the safest company as well as a highly diverse and inclusive company.
Who we are. Nippon Gases, one of the leading industrial and medical gases companies in Europe. It's part of Nippon Sanso Holdings Corporation, with over 100 years of experience, having a major presence in Japan, Southeast Asia, Australia, United States, Canada and Europe. Nippon Gases Europe is a leading company with more than 3,000 employees, operating today in 13 countries, serving more than 150,000 customers, and helping over 300,000 patients. Together, we are the gas professionals, and we all have the same goal: making life better through gas technology.
Our company, Nippon Gases, is, as you know, only 2.5 years old as Nippon Gases, and yet a company that started its operations in Europe in 1953 and is now integrated in the global group, the Nippon Sanso Holdings Corporation, the origin of which dates back to 1910. The vision of our global group describes very accurately what our company is and what our company stands for. We aim to create social value through innovative gas solutions that increase industrial productivity, enhance human well-being, and contribute to a more sustainable future. Nippon Gases is first and foremost a highly experienced team of talented people contributing to the sustainable growth of industry in Europe. Because industry is one of the key pillars of any healthy modern society, providing qualified jobs, continuous training and development opportunities for its workforce. Industry is the major contributor to innovation and R&D and constitutes the basis of the export potential of every country. Today, Nippon Gases is present in 13 European countries, employs around 3,000 people, of which 27% are women. A remarkably good percentage if I compare ourselves to the industries and environment which we work with. Sometimes I get asked the questions, why only 27% women? Why not more? The answer is simple. This company did not start a few years ago, say in the year 2000. If we had started this company in the year 2000, possibly we would be much closer to parity. But when this company started, the world was different, and industry meant men. That was the status quo back then, and we cannot change it now retroactively. However, in the next 5 years, a whole generation of employees, all the remaining baby boomers, will retire. More than 400 people in our company, mostly men. These people will be substituted in a much more even way by women and men. The overall figures will change, and this process will continue again and again in the following years. The strategy of Nippon Gases for the foreseeable future is based on the following pillars. Grow and improve our business there where we are. Look for opportunities to invest and expand to places where today we are not. Look for opportunities to invest and expand in adjacent markets to the markets in which we are today. However, the biggest challenge and opportunity we as a company are facing, and this is especially exciting in Europe, is all that has to do with the Green Deal and the 2030-2050 agenda of the European Union. The Green Deal will mean that extraordinary amounts of funds will be made available in a relatively short period of time. The Green Deal is going to put many industries upside down, and ultimately many industries will change forever. There will be winners and losers. And as I've mentioned already, the industrial gases companies are perfectly positioned to provide solutions for the challenges ahead, so that we see the Green Deal as a major opportunity compared to its potential threats. And as mentioned above, the Green Deal starts in Europe, so that after many years in which industrial investment in Europe was comparatively low compared to other regions of the world, especially compared with Asia, now we'll see a reverse trend. The pandemic, by the way, has also shown that having too much essential production in faraway countries also has its downsides. And I truly hope Europe has learned the lesson this time. Let me give you 3 examples. In 1990, Europe produced 44% of all integrated circuits worldwide. In 2020, 9%. In 1990, Europe produced 34% of all chemicals worldwide. In 2020, 15%. In 1990, Europe produced 26% of all steel worldwide. In 2020, 8%. Let me now talk about our parent company, the Nippon Sanso Holdings Corporation, until very recently called the Taiyo Nippon Sanso Corporation. Our company is present in 29 countries with major presence in Japan, Southeast Asia, North America, Europe, and Australia. Nippon Sanso Holdings employs around 20,000 people and had revenues in the last reported year of around 7 billion euro. After the expansion to North America through the Matheson Group, the next logical move to become a truly global player was to enter Europe. However, this seemed easier said than done. In 2018, the merger of Linde and Praxair and the condition imposed by the European competition authorities made it possible. Nippon Sanso Holdings, at that time Taiyo Nippon Sanso Corporation, realized this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and did everything necessary to be successful. Today, a little over 2 years later, the integration of the European businesses in the global group has been a complete success, and the new brand has made a strong entrance into the scene. Last year, on the 20th of March 2020, we had just started the first lockdown period. At Nippon Gases Europe, we had just sent all our office workers home, had just banned traveling, had started the implementations of all the COVID measures that everybody today is so familiar with, and we were facing the unknown. I felt I needed to cheer up the troops, so I sent them a note which ended saying, "When this is over, and it will be over, there will be a tremendous upswing everywhere in the world, and particularly in Europe. People will emerge out of this highly testing situation with a great sense of relief, pride, and victory. The current economic crisis will quickly reverse into a time of economic opportunities, optimism, and growth. You will see this happen, and these tough times will be remembered. And many years from today, you will be able to say that you were among the band of brothers that fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day." Shakespeare always comes in handy when you need an out-of-the-ordinary sentence to close a presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Industrial Gases friends and colleagues, thank you very much.
This is how the future looks. Sustainable, technological, modern, productive, human. Nippon Gases makes your world worth living with industrial and medical gases, services and products that help to improve our planet. Change the world with us. Nippon Gases.